All right, quick little Andrew Schulz video I wanted to check out. I have not watched his stuff for a good while. This is quite short. It's under 3 minutes long. It's COVID killed me too, or something like that. So I know that, well, Me Too does feel like it's kind of limping along, maybe in its death struggle right now. I don't know how much of that is really attributed to COVID or the fact that Johnny Depp, that whole situation turned out in a way that does not make the whole Me Too movement look good. I never thought it looked good to begin with, but let's just see what he has to say.
Before the quarantine, women had the Me Too movement doing amazing work. Quarantine
I question that.
Silence.
Okay.
It's almost like you enjoyed being in the house cooking and cleaning all day.
I didn't know he was gonna go there. Okay, that's so funny.
All we need to do is give you a banana bread recipe and all your fucking problems went away. You know where you can't get Me Too'd? In the kitchen, ladies. You know shit's going south when white people start protesting, bro. When you and your boys did the Capitol shit. Also, storming the Capitol is the most white way to do it, bro.
Oh my gosh.
I need to speak to the manager. Isn't that the most... That's how we do it, bro. I need to speak to the man. Who's in charge? The Capitol? Let's go.
Oh, jeez.
Black people, y'all are the best at protests. And that's kind of our fault. We gave you a lot to protest, but that...
Okay.
But y'all got amazing at it. But it wasn't always like that. If you look back to like early civil rights movement, the protests evolved. They got better each time. Like you look at Martin Luther King's first protest, the march from Selma to Montgomery.
Where's he going with this?
40 miles.
Because I would not agree with that the fact that protests have gotten better. If anything, I think they've gotten much, much worse. Okay. I don't know what sort of punchline he's gonna have about this right here.
Walking under the Alabama sun, 3-piece suit, church shoes. He got to Montgomery, he was like, fuck this. Where was the next protest? In a diner, sitting down, okay? Air conditioning,
right.
Pancakes, orange juice.
So much more comfortable.
Hey, Rosa, get on the bus, sit down, ride into equality. We're not doing this walking shit no more. Fuck we walking for? Now, if you know Black history, you know that those events are chronologically out of order, but I'll never let that get in the way of a good joke. All I'm trying to say is we're gonna get better. We're at the beginning of our protests. So right now, white people were so knee-jerk, right? We don't think about...
I don't know about that. I wouldn't say that I don't know about that. I think a lot of the protests today, many of them are the result of knee-jerk emotions, like protests that happen when a shooting occurs or whatever, and facts are not fully known, and immediately there's this huge hot anger, and facts don't matter. That's pretty knee-jerk to me. And I feel like a lot of those, like a lot of when protests get out of hand, that's like a very knee-jerk type of reaction. A lot of protests are planned and many of them are peaceful. But of course, like I mentioned in a previous video, they're so, like a lot of times I feel like media giving attention to things really amplifies and makes it seem so much worse than it really was. In some cases, obviously, it depends on the situation.
Beginning of our protests. So right now, white people were so knee-jerk, right? We don't think about it, we just fucking do. The government's fucking us, storm the Capitol. Black people, y'all get it. The police are fucking us, Louis Vuitton. You understand how to get a 2-for-1, right? Black Lives Matter, but so does Christmas, bro. I need these presents.
Oh, jeez, okay. Oh my gosh, Ted Bundy's the goat. Okay, well, he went to places I wasn't expecting, but that's kind of the way a lot of comedians are. However, I must say, this started off being about COVID and Me Too, And it was just like maybe not even a fourth of this. I was thinking the entire thing was going to be about that, but it was a montage of different things, unfortunately. So this was not what I was expecting. It was still pretty funny, but it wasn't the subject matter exactly I was expecting it to be. But oh well. Okay, that's happened before. Where the title is mostly just about the very beginning of whatever's talked about, but then that's pretty much it. But other than what I said already, I don't have much more to say. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap this one up. Don't know if I'll try to check out something else. I've got to take off in about 35 minutes. I was going to try to squeeze in an episode of Cobra Kai, but I don't think I'll have time. So, all right. Later.